The highlights. Missing blogger Ndiang'ui Kinyangia presents himself in court on the day Justice Chacha Mwita had ordered that he be produced dead or alive. Meanwhile, President William Ruto, currently on a visit to the United Kingdom, addresses a diaspora town hall in London, telling Kenyans that Kenya is a work in progress. And the Democracy for Citizens Party (DCP) in Embu County has raised serious concerns, accusing the ruling United Democratic Alliance (UDA) of orchestrating political harassment against its members. You can reach us on X at TV47 News KE. My name is Samson Jura. Let's begin. Blogger Ndiang'ui Kinyangia appeared in court early this morning after disappearing on June 21, 2025 in the Kinoo area of Kiambu County. Earlier today, his lawyer, Wahome Thuku, released a statement claiming that Ndiang'ui had been in hiding and was not abducted. The lawyer has, however, said that they will be having a private conversation with Ndiang'ui to establish the facts of the matter. Meanwhile, Justice Chacha Mwita has granted the time to have Ndiang'ui Kinyangia taken to hospital for medical attention. The matter will be heard on July 18th and July 24th at 10 a.m. on both days. Police shall not arrest Ndiang'ui Kinyangia since he is a petitioner in this matter.
Itself will be heard on 18th of July, I think 18th and 24th. That in the meantime, Mr. Ndiang'ui gets into contact with his lawyers. As you see, we have just met him today, and we will be debriefing him, telling him what has been going on in court, and for him to tell us what has been happening to him. And it's after that that we'll now come and communicate to the court. So the order is that we have a moment with him as family and as family advocates, and if need be, that he gets medical attention, and that he is not to be arrested by those who said that he is a person of interest until this matter is disposed of. However, the DCI are free to contact us, to contact me and the other lead counsel for the family. If they want a statement from him, we are ready to record it. I'm sure once we have a briefing with him as to what has been happening to him for 1 week, we will be able to advise him on what to say, what not to say, when that time for recording a statement comes. However, he will be available to go to the DCI, record a statement, and go home. For now, it will be a moment with him and his mother and family. They have been eager, they have been agonizing because they have not known where their son has been for that long. So I think that I will have to conclude the statement for the family up to that point. As we have told you, I'm sure most of you would want him to talk, but we have not had a briefing with him. So as his advocates, we will not allow him to speak. Neither will I allow the family to speak. That is just the much that we can say about the family and this issue, that much. Yes.
And the Director of Criminal Investigations, Amin Mohammed, and Deputy Inspector General of Police, Gilbert Masengeli, earlier today appeared in court after defying a court order on Tuesday. Amin was required to explain the disappearance of blogger Ndiang'ui Kinyangia, who has already presented himself in court after allegedly being in hiding since June 21, 2025.
My Lord, Mr. Ndiang'ui, please stand up. That is Mr. Ndiang'ui. Make your way here.
My Lord, as he makes his way there, just for clarification on what my learned senior was talking about, the affidavit indicates that the deponent was contacted on Tuesday, not yesterday. So for the correction of the record.
We are the police.
Moving on, President William Ruto on Wednesday said the government has closed down 1,000 hospitals for falsifying medical claims to the Social Health Authority. While speaking at a town hall meeting in London, United Kingdom, President Ruto also highlighted that more hospitals will be closed down, claiming that some hospitals went to change inpatient services to outpatient so that they can claim more money. He emphasized that the Social Health Authority is working, saying in 8 months, the medical scheme has served more than 4.9 million people, way above what NHIF used to cover. President Ruto was speaking when he engaged Kenyans living and working in the United Kingdom at a town hall meeting in London.
We have closed down 1,000 fake hospitals, 1,000. And we are closing a few in the next coming days. Because there are still those who want to change. For example, somebody has gone there for an outpatient. They want to change it to be an inpatient so that they can claim more money. Those ones, we are going to shut them down. And we're going to make sure that the program is clean. What have we done? We deployed technology. In the last 8 months, we have paid for treatment of 4.9 million Kenyans under SHA. NHIF used to pay between 20 and 25 billion shillings every year. SHA is going to be paying 3 times because we have brought more people into the equation.
And to some matters politics, the opposition brigade has fired at the Kenya Kwanza administration over alleged favoritism in development plans across the region in the country. Speaking in Luanda town, Vihiga town, at the onset of a 2-day tour of Western Kenya, the opposition wing led by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa of DAP-K and Fred Matiang'i have accused President William Ruto of sidelining the Western region in the Kenya Kwanza development plan, as well as rooted corruption which has led to the loss of taxpayers' money. The opposition-allied politicians have urged residents of Western Kenya to back their bid to oust President Ruto come 2027. The brigade is touring Vihiga and Kakamega counties, and they will head on to Busia and Bungoma tomorrow.
Ile mkataba tunaweka sasa ni kuhakikisha kwamba wakati wa kura sisi kama jamii hatuwezi kupangwa tena. Mutakubali kupangwa? Mutakubali kupangwa? Yule mtu ambaye anashikwa mkono na mgeni, mjue ni project, atakuwa anafanyia watu wengine kazi, hata wafanyia nyinyi kazi.
Mambo ya Nzoia imeuzwa na Kasongo, Weta na Musalia wakiwa pale. Si ndio? Imeenda haijaenda. Kama ni huyu Natabela angekuweko ingeuzwa. Kama ni huyu Malala ingeuzwa. Kama ni huyu ingeuzwa. Mumias imeenda. Pan paper ilienda. Mimi nilikosana na Kasongo juu yenu because you are my cousins. Yeye aliandikania mkataba na Weta na Musalia, mtapata 30%. Mtapata kilomita 1,100 ya Ramu. Mmepata? Mmepata? Ni muongo si muongo?
Lakini kilichoko ni waporaji. Hii ni serikali ya uporaji, na ndio sababu tunasema iwe wangapi sema ni one term. Kwa sababu ya uporaji, namba 1, uporaji, not even corruption. Yani kuna ile inaitwa na wazungu glutton.
Nyinyi mmetosheka pia na uongozi wa taifa letu kweli? Mnafuraha nao? Wameweza kazi ama wameelemewa? Wameweza kazi ama wamelemewa? Tumekuja hapa kwa sababu wamelemewa. Sasa tunasema tunataka kuichukua hiyo kazi, tuwasaidie Wakenya, tuwatumikie nyinyi, tusaidie kutengeneza mambo ya elimu na mambo mengine mengi kama kilimo na usalama katika taifa letu tukufu la Kenya.
The Democracy for Citizens Party is accusing UDA of using state agencies to intimidate opposition leaders in Embu County. DCP officials Joshua Kanake and Steve Simba were summoned by DCI after holding a private political meeting, which some claimed was suspicious. The two say the summons are part of a wider effort to silence dissent, insisting that intimidation won't fix public dissatisfaction with the government. The lawyer has warned he'll block future statements if police procedures are violated.
Ni nani alilalamika ndio isemekane sisi tuitwe. Polisi wamekataa kujua jina ama ni nani mlalamishi, lakini wanasema ni orders from above, mambo kutoka juu. Sasa wametushungusha hapa, tukatuweka round and round and round, tukingojea ati watu waenze ombi, lakini hakuna.
Ilikuwa aibu kuwa tumekaa siku mzima kuandika statement ambayo is baseless. Wewe uliitwa na nani? Kwa nini ulikuja mkutano? Ulitoka kwako saa ngapi? Uliambia watu nini? Sasa wanasiasa unawauliza waliambia watu nini? Hata kwa nini walikuenda mkutano? I mean, things that are so baseless.
Kwa sababu au maafisa wa ofisi wa DCI walikuwa wakarimu na hakuwa na vita na fujo. Tuliona tuwasikize na tuwaeleze kile walikuwa nataka, lakini kwa kawaida hiyo neno hatutafanya hivyo tena bila kujua mlalamishi ni nani.
The High Court in Kerugoya, Kirinyaga County has stopped the implementation of new coffee reforms and regulations until various cases filed by farmers are heard and determined. This comes after farmers held protests saying that they do not want to be put through Decision Support System DSS, claiming that it will not favor them. The Attorney General, National Treasury, Capital Markets Authority and Parliament are the respondents in the case, where farmers have opposed the implementation of the new regulations.
Sisi tumekataa mambo ya kuweka kwa hiyo DSS kwa sababu DSS hiyo ni kupora mali yetu, na serikali tumeomba isurukie mambo ya kahawa wasunguza kabisa.
Sasa hii wamekooperate na Safaricom ili wao wakipata pesa. Sisi kama wakulima kahawa tumesema Cooperative Bank Safaricom hatutafanya kazi na wao.
Okay, Cooperative Bank of Kenya. In the absence of the petitioners, what do? We mention the matter on the same date. The respondents who are there, Attorney General, Mr. Gidendo, Mr. Ngara, and Ms. Wahinya.
That is in order, my lord. This is Gidendo for the country.
Since they are not here, before we say they are not interested, let's mention, and who do I give the responsibility of informing the petitioners? Mr. Kiongo, for first and second. Yes, let's have the petitioners who are absent. Respondents who have not filed replying affidavits in number 1 will do so in 14 days. The applicant will have 7 days to file, if necessary, supplementary affidavit, and we take directions on 2/8 of 7. Thank you very much.
First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto has called on national and county legislators to channel more funds to the school feeding programs. Speaking during a milk distribution exercise in Kachororoni and Gandeni primary schools in Kilifi County, the First Lady explained that the school milk pilot project was pioneered in 11 schools and in 5 counties, which was a resounding success, and that with enough funding, more counties and schools can benefit from the project. She stated that her mission is to empower schools to harness the potential of the school and compounds to sustainably grow and produce their own food.
Si makofi kwa mama taifa. Makofi, wengine tupige makofi maana maziwa.
Let's take a look at what is happening in the world of sports. And Harambee Stars head coach Benny McCarthy has announced the provisional squad for the upcoming CAF African Nations Championship CHAN, a tournament reserved exclusively for players plying their trade in their respective domestic leagues. At the forefront of the attacking lineup are the league's top scorers Moses Shuma and Emmanuel Osoro and Ryan Ogam, who have been in a blistering form this season. Also earning a well-deserved call-up is Sofapaka's Edward Omondi, whose consistent performance and vital goals have been instrumental in his club's campaign this season. Now to some very sad news in the football world. Liverpool Football Club and the football world are in mourning following the tragic death of Portuguese. Well, that marks the end of the broadcast this afternoon, but not the end of informing you, as we still have this and much more stories always lined up for you and available on our website at www.tv47.digital. My name is Samson Jura. Do have yourself a lovely afternoon.